It's called Zwigato. It's about a food delivery rider and his family. It's about their life because sometimes we don't know what are they really going through. And it's not a traditional workspace. You're really left alone with your device, literally and metaphorically. So yeah, the story was born during the pandemic because we were more dependent on these deliveries, and I was just curious to know what their life was. And initially I was apprehensive, but then I started working on it. You can actually talk a lot, not just about the food delivery rider, but also other disparities of your society, whether it's in gender, it's in class. In India it's also caste, in religion. There are so many kind of discriminations that we just normalize in our society. So the film is also about that. Here especially I feel the range is wider. The kind of films, each one is very different from the other. They have been rather interesting. There have been a lot of women filmmakers, which is good because slowly that trend is changing maybe. I think it's high time that women also get represented more. And I think we bring in a unique perspective because we have different experiences, and it's important to have that diversity in the films we watch. And not just filmmakers, but also other technical things like cinematography or sound and editor and music. There are very few women, and I don't know exactly what the situation is in China, but in India there is now many more women who are coming into it. Also, when there are women filmmakers or women producers, I think they make also an extra effort to make sure there are more women in the team. And that's why it's important for women to helm a project, women to be leaders so that they can bring more women in the fold. I always try to have not just assistants, but like heads of departments for them to be women. It is just a glimpse. I cannot make a generalized statement about China, but when there are stories of a village, I feel like they're very similar to the stories in India because we also have patriarchy, we also have traditional agricultural work, the dynamics with the elderly people and the younger. There is a lot of respect, but because of that there is also oppression, the challenges of urban life. So there are many things that I can relate to, even though the context is it's China, but I feel like I can completely relate to those stories. We have similar, socio-cultural ethos because here also family as a unit seems quite strong, and there are stories that I've seen in the past which are about different generations, about men and women dilemmas because we have one foot in tradition and one in modernity. Also, there's a big Chinese population in India. We have something called the Chinatown in Kolkata, which is very popular. 3-4 generations of Chinese have settled there. Chinese food is very, very popular in India, and it's in fact growing popularity. You never know, maybe food could be something, or relationships. It could be something that could be explored through a collaboration.